Enjoy Life, with 3 refineries and an oil derrick, has about a 40% economic advantage. And RA3 Latvia is going to try to relieve that by building an expansion on the ridge as well. That SPY IFE and that PKIFE are very bad news for those bears. It can one-shot infantry, and it does. And again, and now they get in tight. Here comes the MCV. And that SPY, there goes over $2,000 run over by that MCV. That's bad news. And one at a time, each of these units, each of these vehicles gets frozen by the static spray. And wow, that was very good by RA3 Latvia. Some excellent thinking. The MCV plus the terror drone running over several vehicles. And at this point, RA3 Latvia still does not have Tier 2. And it looks like Enjoy Life is going to go for the throat here. He's stuffing a bunch of Javelin soldiers into a Riptide. The engineer's going in there as well. And he's finally, RA3 Latvia is going up to Tier 2 with the super reactor. He throws a bear into the base, probably on a scouting mission. That was man cannon from a bullfrog. It appears as though all those bullfrogs are useless. And that Peacekeeper IFE, that'll stop every bear in its tracks. Here goes. And I do not believe that RA3 Latvia sees that coming. I don't believe it's been scouted. The bear goes down. And now Enjoy Life is now up to Tier 3. He's producing Mirage tanks, which will be difficult to scout because sometimes they look like trees. If you look at them for a tenth of a second, sometimes it's hard to tell. Are you looking at a tank or a tree or what? And here we go, Riptide ACV, and right now he's already selling stuff off. And here we've got a SPY and an engineer, and the engineer tried to take it over. He sold it. He's now lost Tier 2. He's built 2 tanks. And does Green try to attack? No, Green, Enjoy Life stays back. Oh, he does some kind of a reverse switch thing, and that minimizes the damage. He only loses a Peacekeeper because of that. Wow, we've got 2 Mirage tanks and an Athena cannon going up against not much of anything. This looks like big trouble for RA3 Latvia. Oh, and once again, and that's being leech beamed. And that tank goes down, and that's been leech beamed. That Athena cannon, the Athena cannon is shooting up the MCV, but we've got a tank with a Spectrum cannon weapon leech beam from a Mirage tank, and I think we've got 2. That's right. Both of these tanks have a Spectrum cannon on the side of them. No, only the one does. Only this one here does. The other one? Wow, and RA3 Latvia has changed the course of this match with this encounter here, and now both tanks have Spectrum cannons. Both tanks are heroic. No, we got one heroic tank with a Spectrum cannon and one veteran tank with a Spectrum cannon. They're just chewing through everything the Allies have put in front of them. And RA3 Latvia has changed the course of this match with these 2 tanks and with some amazing micro with flak troopers. He's just run over everything the Allies have put at him, and the Allies have no answer for these 2 tanks. 2 heroic hammer tanks firing away with the Spectrum weapon and the regular tank weapon. And I think RA3 Latvia, in a dramatic turn of events and a big fight in the center of the ridge, Enjoy Life had set up this match for at least 4 minutes, and he set up the fight in the center ridge, and basically he just got beat. He just got out-microed, and here come the 2 heroic hammer tanks. He's really producing nothing else. No other anti-air units are coming out, and this is RA3 Latvia's game to win. This is great. Wow. I'll tell you, you talk about, there are no Tier 2 tanks that can do what these 2 hammer tanks have just done. They've just ripped through an entire base. Anytime you build a big Tier 3 ground weapon against the Soviets and the hammer tanks leech that weapon, you're in big trouble. And in this case, RA3 Latvia, with masterful tactical moves at center ridge, has changed the course of this game, and he's won. RA3 Latvia will move on to round 2 at this point. At this point, the Allies player has no other buildings. He lost his MCV. He lost his MCV, he lost his armor facility, the tank ran over everything and shot through everything. The damage per second on these tanks, there's not a unit in the game that produces damage per second like these two things, these leeched weapons. It's only a matter of time now before Enjoy Life gives up, and Enjoy Life had a great first 3 or 4 minutes of the game. I thought he set up everything well, he scouted fantastically, but he went into a fight in which I thought he was the favorite, and that's it, he quits. He quits. That fight in the center ridge made the difference in the game. I thought Enjoy Life had the upper hand going into that fight, and RA3 Latvia used a combination of his MCV and the stasis rays of several different terror drones to change the course of this match. And that's that. RA3 Latvia moves on to round 2. Enjoy Life is eliminated. And we look forward to more coverage later on.